So many of you will have heard the news today of David Bowie passing away. I just wanted to share a few thoughts of my own on reflecting about him and his influence on me. As a young mid-teens to sort of late teens, I was hugely influenced by him. I just loved his ambiguity, his creativity, his individuality. I found it highly stimulating on a creative level and just really mystifying and intriguing. That's the first thing I'd like to just reflect on, is that ambiguity or mystery, or being invited into something that's very compelling but not necessarily conclusive, is really attractive. The second thing is just the power of art. Bowie was obviously known mostly as a musician, but also included his interests in mime, in performance art, in fashion, etc., into his performances and into his personas. And I think he's certainly regarded as a more of an artist, if you like, than, say, perhaps your Lady Gagas or other people who may also appear to have some of those elements included. So he really seemed to be an intelligent man, which he read an awful lot. Putting out ideas into the world. So I think art is a hugely powerful medium to get conversations going and to question our understanding of our existence as people in this experience we call life. So hugely powerful. And the third thing I just wanted to reflect on was something I heard this morning on a video. It's quite an interesting series called Close Up with a Hollywood Reporter. There's a whole bunch of directors and actors and so on being around a table discussing different things, and one of them was asked, what's the biggest thing you've learned? And he said, don't wait for everything to be a masterpiece, get out there and work, learn your craft. So it was interesting. Bowie had some incredible masterpieces, yet at the same time he had a lot of work which wouldn't necessarily be particularly notable, or we probably don't remember if we even noticed it at all. And that's the thing, isn't it? This guy was saying that he has an actor friend who just waits every 2 years for this masterpiece to come along, and the director brings it to him. But then when that actor turns up on Monday morning on set, he doesn't really know what to do. This is what he was saying, because he's not learning his craft day in, day out. So he said, do stuff, be prolific, create stuff. And I think that's part of the artistic process, is to create stuff. It's even inherent in the artistic endeavor, is that you don't know if it's going to be good. You're not in control. That you're really trying to open yourself up to what's possible, what might be, and who knows, something might land. I think the more eclectic and the more open you are to ideas and to approaches like Bowie was, then potentially you just might give birth, if you like, to something incredible. And I think certainly he was an extraordinary mixture of things, very curious and very attractive in an all-round kind of way. So that's my reflections. Remembering David Bowie, he certainly had an influence on me as a young man, and many people, and in fact the world. Sometimes we think of always the intellectual side of things, but actually art and artistic expression also is a large part of the journey of exploring life. So here's to art.